Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while. I am in the great state of Missouri. I'm at an internship with Favorite Fishing. I'm doing some marketing stuff, going fishing here and there. But this is the area that I've been coming to. This is on the warm fork of the river that runs through there. You know, I'm having a blast here, getting to try some new stuff. And one of the coolest things, I think, is that the accessibility to smallmouth is insane. I've caught tons while I'm here. I've been here about a week and a half. I've been in the internship position about 2 weeks now. The past couple days, I was back in Texas actually at Texas Murder Speedway for a Ducks Unlimited Expo. But I'm back here out on the warm fork of the river, and hopefully we can catch some smallmouth. I've caught smallmouth out of here. I caught a really nice trout right over here. It's about 15 inches, which is right at a keeper size, I believe. The rods that I brought today are actually both jackhammer rods. These guys are from Favorite. This guy right here is a 7-foot medium. It's a moderate. And then this guy right here is a 7.6 medium light fast action. I really like the 7-foot rod a little more for stuff that I have to really set the hook with. Being a 7-foot rod, I don't have as much leverage as I do with the 7.6, but that's what the medium and moderate action comes into play. I can really jack the hook. That moderate action isn't going to interfere with a lot of the hook set power that I have. I can still absolutely whack them as hard as I want. Sorry for the wind, guys. It's absolutely insane. On the 7-foot guy, I've got a small little shaky head, and I've got a Z-Man hula stick, actually, and I cut it down just about 1/8 of an inch. And this screw lock on the owner makes it really easy, and it really secures my lure into the plastic. So if I keep tightening it down all the way till it literally goes no further, you're pretty much good. So I'm gonna see if they'll be eating the shaky head. If not, I found that little micro jigs, not micro, but you know, little finesse jigs. They work really well with just a little rattling Ned on the back of them. But we're gonna get casting here and see if we can catch one. Already snagged up. We're gonna have to walk past it and try to pop it out. That's what you get fishing this current. That's what I learned a lot at Pickwick, that you've got to keep up with your bait and don't let that current push it into a rock. So I'm gonna go grab this and see if we can get one. All right, this water is definitely a little too low here. We're gonna move down and walk to the deeper pool and hopefully not get this set up too wet. Just like that, guys, on the little shaky head, hula stick, got a little smallmouth right here. It's about I don't know, I can't even tell you how small this guy is, but he's probably about average size for the river we're fishing in. I've seen a couple 3-pounders. I pulled out a 2.5-pounder, but that's about average size, so I'm not complaining about that. We're definitely not on you know, big fish fishing. We're just trying to catch some smallmouth and have some fun in the process. So that cast, I put it right in the middle. There's basically, there's like a row of boulders straight in the middle of this current that creates an eddy. So the eddy is just slack water right behind the main current. And I just let it drift down it. That fish took it and just started running with it. Oh, that was a decent one. The way he hit it. Those bigger smallmouth, they tend to really more or less pick it up rather than absolutely slam it, especially here. I think that's because there's not a lot of room for them to run around or swim around, so they're really more or less just trying to knock it dead. And there's another one right there. Oh. May have found the sweet spot. Got bit. All right, we're gonna test my hunch. We're gonna put a leader on. And if we get more bites, then obviously fishing a leader like at this time of day might be beneficial. Last night it wasn't very beneficial. I still got, I would say, just about the same amount of bites. But we're going to try putting a leader on, and we'll see if we catch more, or maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe I sore lipped him a little too much yesterday. Got that leader tied up, and we're going to see, does it make a difference? We'll find out real quick, I'm sure. Alright, we're gonna see if we can trek through some more jungle. one. There we go. There he goes, another one right off that bridge piling. These guys are super cool. These are called rock bass. They basically look like a crappie, bluegill, and bass all had like a little powwow. But these guys are, I mean, super hard fighters. They fight like a spotted bass. They've got red eyes and their colors are just amazing. They've got like crappie patterns. But again, these are called rock bass here. I think there's a couple names for them. But these guys are super fun to catch. They're super aggressive. And usually if you catch one, you can get a bunch of them stacked up. So we're gonna let them go, see if we can get another one. Tons of them, absolutely tons of them. Back on the other side of that bridge there are absolute ton of them. I got bit just about every cast. I think that current's just pushing this a little too fast. If I were to change anything, I'd put a little bit heavier weight on. I think this is a 1/10 ounce. I think I need about a 6 or something, maybe an 8. I'm basically casting straight under, flipping it and skipping it all the way to the grass patches. And there's a bunch of riprap stuff that they're eating on. Just slowly dragging it through that as the current's pushing it downwards too. Oh, that's a little bit better one, boys and girls. Such light line, this is crazy, guys. Gotta keep his head up. Oh, look at that river squirrel. Oh, no, yes! Oh my gosh! Well, guys, absolute beast right here. This is by far one of the biggest ones I caught. From this little section, and it's got a massive crawfish down its throat, guys. I don't know if y'all can see that there. If I open his mouth, maybe enough. He's got a big old crawfish. All right, guys, that was absolutely amazing. I hope I'm still recording. I hope I'm not out of battery. Guys, I just want to say, again, if you are interested in starting up your own channel, Tacticam makes it super easy. Their Tacticam fisheye camera, I mean, it is literally 2 buttons, on and off, 3 different modes, records in 1080p, 60 FPS. You can even go into your app, change it to 30 FPS, 720, whatever you want, honestly, and it is perfect for recording. As you can see, I mean, the quality is, I mean, just fine on the computer. Most people can't even view 4K, and I mean, something like a GoPro, those cost upwards of $400, $500. Guys, Tacticam fisheye retails for $199.99, so $200. You're getting everything you need, completely waterproof. I have the wide angle lens on, and you can literally see all the way left and all the way right, basically down the banks. It's insane how good these cameras are. And they have a waterproof back cap, or a water resistant back cap, so it makes it really seamless to charge. But again, guys, go check them out. Everything's gonna be linked on my website, samuelclimber.com. So go out, enjoy the outdoors, catch some fish, and share your catch, guys. I think we got another rock bass. Nope, fighting like a smallmouth. Oh, no. good rock bass. Look at that guy. That is a chunker rock bass right there. There we go. Meat stick. Just a little one. Future vegan. There we go. We are getting on him now, guys. Slowed down quite a bit. That sun's getting a little low. There's full shade now on that other bank. I think that's why the bite's slowing down. I think those fish need a little more sunlight on that side to eat. So I'm gonna keep targeting them, see if I can cast in some sunny spots, and see if that's it. Because yesterday around this time, the fish also died down a little bit. I think it has a lot to do with that sunlight. Got a hook into that guy. Wrong species. Talk about choked it. He's got literally the entire Ned rig in his mouth. Another decent one here. That's a good one. Guys, when you're fighting smallmouth, you really don't want your rod tip up, especially when you're in the boat. When you're fighting smallmouth, guys, you really want to keep that rod tip up, keep them pinned as tight as you can. The reason I'm going so low like this, or it looks like I'm going low, is because I'm in the water. And I'm keeping him tight without lowering my rod tip too far down. If you go too high, you can lose a lot of your tension, and if they come straight up, you know, you'll lose a lot of tension. If you're too low, they can dig too far, and then you sometimes pull off. Right here, I'm keeping it nice and level, so that way I can go up or down if I need to play him. But I did get a decent hook in him, so we got him in. I'm gonna say we milked this spot for whatever it's worth. We're gonna start heading back up. I'm glad you guys could come along, and I'm glad I can record this again. Big shout out to Tacticam for letting me on their collegiate team once again. It was a blast last year getting to start recording with it, and now that I've got the Tacticam almost all figured out, you know, it's really seamless for me to go through, edit a video up. One of the biggest benefits of this camera is the loop mode, where you're able to pull your clips off and it saves your clip. But just for B-roll purposes, or something crazy happens and, you know, I'm wading in the water like this and I can't go click the button immediately, or I don't want to go push the button, you know, standard recording mode's definitely what I prefer. Alright guys, just made it back to the house. You know, it's been a complete blessing having this internship. It's about a year and a half, 2 years in the making. COVID kind of screwed some things up. But luckily we're here now and working on stuff. So I've got the social media on wraps. I got Favorite Army and then Favorite USA. So go check those out. Some of the media coming in is some of the stuff I'm doing, some of it is some other people that are running it also. So, you know, it's a huge blessing to be here. Of course, it's tough being away from family and friends, but, you know, I'm having a good time here, just hanging out. It's July 3rd today, so July 4th tomorrow. Still going to figure out what I'm going to do. Probably going to go fishing. That's just about the only thing in this little town here, you know, keeping me going. But I'm going to be taking the Tacticam along and hopefully filming a lot of adventures here. These smallmouth are so much fun. You know, they're not too difficult to catch. You just have to figure out where they move each day. Some of the pools are deeper, some of them have more current. So, you know, it's always a blast figuring those fish out. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. To keep up to date with all the stuff that I'm doing, go follow my Instagram. I post daily. You know, click the notification bell here on YouTube to know when I post. I just posted the Pickwick practice video where Caden and I finished 8th place. So, one of my top finishes. And anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.